Hello, Immortal News family, and welcome back to our channel. In the last 24 hours, we have received the somber news of the passing of extraordinary talents, and today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Before we start, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Number 6. In every frame, every chord, Chris captured a moment in time that can never be repeated. Dreja, the quiet force behind one of rock's most groundbreaking bands, has passed away at the age of 79. Known for shaping the sound of the Yardbirds, he not only stood beside guitar legends like Clapton, Beck, and Page, he helped define the music they created together. Chris played rhythm guitar, then bass, with a steady hand and a creative spark. His work on timeless tracks like For Your Love and Heart Full of Soul opened doors to psychedelic blues and hard rock as we know them. The Yardbirds weren't just a band, they were a movement. And Chris was at the heart of it. When that first wave ended in the late 60s, he moved behind the lens and began a new chapter as a professional photographer. But music never left him. Decades later, he helped revive the Yardbirds, returning to the stage and reconnecting with lifelong fans. Chris was more than a founding member. He was the soul of the band even when the spotlight moved on. His humility brought out the best in others, especially younger artists who looked to him with respect and admiration. His artistry lasted far beyond the stage. He passed away peacefully, leaving behind a lifetime of sound and vision that will continue to inspire. In 1992, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame recognized what fans already knew, that Chris Dreja's legacy is etched into the foundation of modern music. In tribute, a fellow musician shared, Chris Dreja had a front-row seat to rock and roll history and played an essential role in shaping it. Details of his family and memorial remain private, as his loved ones take time to mourn and reflect. Chris Dreja's legacy lives in vinyl grooves, in black and white photos, and in the echoes of every riff that bears his influence. A musician, a friend, a quiet revolutionary, he helped change the way the world hears music. Tributes to Chris Dreja. Number 5. Business, when done right, should serve all its stakeholders, not just its shareholders. Those words guided Leo Hindery Jr. through a lifetime of bold moves, compassionate leadership, and unwavering purpose. Leo's passing at the age of 77 marks the loss of a true changemaker. He died peacefully after a brief illness, leaving behind a legacy that spans far beyond boardrooms. Raised in the Pacific Northwest and educated at Seattle University and Stanford, Leo's drive for innovation and justice was clear early on. He launched Intermedia Partners, helping reshape the media investment landscape. His leadership at Telecommunications Inc. made waves across the cable industry, culminating in its landmark merger with AT&T. But Leo didn't stop there. He went on to build the Yes Network, a revolutionary step in regional sports broadcasting that gave New York Yankees fans a new home on TV. He became a go-to advisor for presidential candidates, offering guidance on economic and trade policy. Yet his impact reached even further. Leo co-founded Transatlantic Partners Against AIDS and pushed for global health awareness, long before such causes made headlines. Those who worked with him remember not just the titles, but the man. He was thoughtful, quick to share credit, and deeply committed to mentorship. Leo was an extraordinary man and leader, shared one longtime colleague. His advice changed lives, not just careers. A man of many hats, media mogul, philanthropist, political advisor, and race car driver, he also celebrated a class win at Le Mans and a place in the NASCAR Winston West Hall of Fame. His passion and focus were unmatched, whether behind a steering wheel or in a boardroom. Leo Hindery Jr. saw possibilities where others saw limits. He pushed industries forward while pulling people up. Even in his final years, his voice remained strong in calling for corporate responsibility and equity. He is survived by his beloved wife, Patty Wheeler, and a daughter from a previous marriage. The details of his memorial service remain private for now. Leo's work changed media and his values changed hearts. The world is better because he was in it. Tributes to Leo Hindery Jr. Number 4. Oi, where's my money, Dave? A line fans can never forget, delivered with perfect cheek by Mickey Pearce, a character made unforgettable by Patrick Murray. Patrick Murray, who passed away at 68, brought sharp wit and swagger to British screens for nearly 5 decades. Best loved for his role in the iconic Only Fools and Horses, Patrick's portrayal of Mickey lit up 20 episodes over 2 decades, holding his own beside comedy titans like David Jason and Nicholas Lyndhurst. But Patrick's talent wasn't limited to one role. His early appearances in gritty dramas like Scum and Quadrophenia proved his powerful range. From Breaking Glass to Curse of the Pink Panther, he could shift from serious to slapstick with ease. Whether in a tense scene or a comic moment, he was magnetic. Though success in front of the camera came early, Patrick never shied away from reality. He stepped back from acting at one point, working as a cab driver to create a better future for his family. His determination to bring his wife Anong and daughter Josie home from Thailand showed the kind of man he truly was. Steady, devoted, and full of heart. Even as health battles grew. COPD, then a fight with lung and liver cancer, Patrick faced it all with courage. In better days, he spoke with optimism. Even in tougher times, he used his voice to support causes like the Demelza Hospice, showing a deep care for others. Tributes poured in after his passing, each one speaking of a man who made others laugh and feel welcome. A colleague shared, "He was funny on screen and even warmer off it, a true gent." Patrick's charm was never loud. His performances weren't about stealing scenes, they were about enriching them. The joy he gave British audiences endures, as does the love he gave his family. He died peacefully, surrounded by those closest to him, after his long illness returned. Though gone, Patrick Murray's work, and the kindness behind it, will never fade. He will remain a favorite face, a warm smile, and a cherished memory in households across the country. Tributes to Patrick Murray. Number 3. She made everyone feel like they belonged and mattered. These words, shared by a fellow creator, speak to the heart of who Justinda Jenkins was. More than her content, her outfits, or her aesthetic, it was her kindness and honesty that drew people in. Justinda passed away at just 28 years old. Her passing was shared by her mother, Emily Kochik, and confirmed by a wave of love that poured in from across the world. Through TikTok and Instagram, Justinda built a vibrant, uplifting space that blended fashion with real talk. She wasn't afraid to share her struggles, and in doing so, she helped others feel seen. From her earliest days online, Justinda stood out with her warm presence and genuine voice. Whether she was showcasing a new outfit or talking about mental health, she did it with courage and heart. Over the years, her audience grew into a tight-knit community, but even as the numbers rose, her content remained intimate and true. She connected. She listened. She supported. Her achievements weren't measured in likes but in the lives she touched. She created a safe space where people felt encouraged to be themselves. She reminded others they weren't alone. Her legacy lives in every follower who found hope because of her vulnerability. Though the cause of her death has not been publicly detailed, the grief is profound. Fans, friends, and fellow creators continue to share stories, remembering the way she made them feel safe, understood, inspired. Justinda is survived by her loving mother and extended family, who supported her throughout her journey. Funeral and memorial details have yet to be announced. She may be gone, but her spirit survives in countless hearts. Her smile, her laughter, her strength, they remain. She showed us that our messiness could be beautiful, that sharing our truth could be powerful, and she did it all with style, warmth, and grace. Tributes to Justinda Jenkins. Number 2, Jennifer had a spark that lit up every room and every screen. "You couldn't help but smile when she walked in," said one friend who worked alongside her. Jennifer Nicole Rivas brought that spark to countless viewers across Honduras. Whether hosting on CHTV or sharing her joyful energy with over 100,000 TikTok followers, Jennifer had a gift for connection. She didn't just entertain, she uplifted. Born in Tegucigalpa, Jennifer balanced her media career with studies in journalism, driven by a deep passion for storytelling and her country. She made her mark as a presenter, content creator, and performer in shows and events like Los Venados 504 and El Eventazo, Pickle War. Her energy was magnetic, and her laugh unforgettable. Everyone who met Jennifer remembers her joy. She was known for spreading positivity, creating space for others to smile, and always showing up with her full heart. Her influence went beyond the screen and into the communities she loved. At just 21, her life was beautifully ambitious and full of promise. Tragically, Jennifer passed away from complications related to epilepsy, a condition she managed privately while continuing to inspire others with her work. Across Honduras and beyond, tributes have poured in. The El Showcero TV team shared, "We mourn the irreparable loss of our beloved participant Jennifer Rivas. Our deepest condolences to her family, friends, and loved ones at this difficult time." Jennifer leaves behind her loving family and a wide circle of colleagues and fans who will always cherish the light she brought. Her legacy lives on through every clip, every smile she helped create, and every life she touched along the way. Tributes to Jennifer Nicole Rivas. What's trending on the internet? News 1. Elsie Hewitt, the 29-year-old London-born actress and model best known for her roles in Industry and Turned, is sharing joyful news. She and comedian Pete Davidson are expecting their first child together this winter. This announcement is especially meaningful as Elsie has bravely spoken about her journey with endometriosis, a condition she endured for years before finally receiving a diagnosis and undergoing surgery in 2024. Elsie has described how growing up she was often taught to power through intense pain, not realizing for years that those struggles weren't normal. By opening up about her misdiagnoses and challenges, Elsie is offering hope to so many women facing similar health issues, showing that determination, advocacy, and the right support really do make a difference. Alongside her acting and food-focused Instagram account, Elsie Eats, she continues to inspire by sharing her story and helping others feel less alone. During her public appearances, including the 2025 Blossom Ball in New York, Elsie emphasized the importance of support from loved ones, noting Pete Davidson's care and encouragement throughout her journey. As Elsie and Pete prepare for this exciting new chapter, they are not just celebrating a personal milestone, they're also helping raise awareness for women's health. Elsie's courageous candor is sure to bring comfort and inspiration to countless families, reminding us all that with empathy, persistence, and the right help, brighter days truly are ahead. News 2. Imagine responding to an emergency call, only to discover the tragedy touches your own family. That's what happened to one devoted EMT mom in Lebanon, Pennsylvania, when she was called to a house fire that had just broken out during a birthday party. The flames claimed the lives of 5 people, including her own 4-year-old daughter. In moments like this, we're reminded not only of the deep sacrifices made by first responders, but also of the love and courage they bring, even in the face of unimaginable heartbreak. Our hearts reach out to everyone touched by this loss. Though the pain is great, the legacy of care, selflessness, and community support shown here will always be remembered. Let's honor those loved ones and the heroes among us by holding each other close and lifting up our neighbors in times of need. News 3. If you or someone you love has ever wondered about the power of genetic testing, Jill Martin's story is truly one for the heart. You may know Jill as a spirited television personality and writer, but today, she's sharing a deeply personal journey after her life took an unexpected turn. At just 48 years old, Jill was going about her regular health screenings, feeling as if all was well, even with a history of breast cancer in her family. But it was a simple genetic test that changed everything. The test revealed she carried the BRCA2 gene mutation, a detail that prompted further scans and an early diagnosis of stage 2 breast cancer. Jill's experience is a powerful reminder that genetic insights can make all the difference, even when other checkups appear clear. With strength and determination, Jill faced surgery, treatment, and recovery, ultimately coming out cancer-free. She credits genetic testing not just for saving her life, but also for opening conversations across countless families about their own health. Now, Jill is a proud advocate, encouraging everyone, especially those with family histories of cancer, to talk to their doctors about genetic testing. Her message is simple: knowledge is power, and early awareness saves lives. Jill's courage is inspiring folks across the country, reminding us all to be proactive about our health and to never underestimate the value of a single test. She'll be remembered not just for sharing her journey, but for championing a movement that gives families hope and strength for generations to come. News 4. What a story of strength and song. Marissa Jarrett Winokur, now 52, is best known for lighting up Broadway as Tracy Turnblad in the beloved musical Hairspray. But did you know her journey to the stage was nothing short of remarkable? Back in 2000, while she was auditioning for that very role, Marissa was privately battling cervical cancer. She kept her diagnosis a secret, determined not to lose her shot at her dream, and found comfort and courage by singing Hairspray's iconic tunes in her head during treatment. Imagine facing surgery and MRIs while mentally performing every number from Good Morning Baltimore all the way through to the finale. After 2 years of treatment, including a hysterectomy, Marissa's passion for the stage kept her spirits high and her determination unshaken. For her, performing wasn't just about the applause. Singing those joyful songs gave her hope, purpose, and the drive to get through even the toughest moments. And in 2003, her perseverance paid off. She won the Tony Award for her unforgettable performance. Today, Marissa uses her platform to inspire others and raise awareness about cancer prevention and women's health. Her story reminds us that even in the face of life's biggest challenges, hope, music, and following your dreams can carry you through. Marissa's bright spirit and resilience continue to inspire, ensuring her legacy on and off the stage will be remembered for years to come. News 5. Former TLC reality star Kate Gosselin is on the road to recovery after what she's calling a life-altering accident that nobody could have seen coming. The 49-year-old mother of 8, known from the hit show John and Kate Plus 8, recently underwent surgery after her beloved puppy Maka accidentally caused a serious leg injury. In a heartfelt series of social media updates, Kate shared how her energetic pup ran into her at full speed, resulting in what doctors call a tibial plateau fracture near her knee. This type of injury required immediate surgical intervention with plates and pins to repair the damage to her upper shin bone. Despite the unexpected setback, Kate has maintained her trademark positive spirit throughout the ordeal. She's been openly grateful for the medical team helping her heal and has even found humor in her recovery process, particularly praising the ice machine that's been helping manage her pain at home. The Pennsylvania native, who welcomed sextuplets back in 2004 along with twin daughters, has always been known for her resilience in facing life's unexpected challenges. Her medical team administered multiple pain medications to ensure her comfort following what she described as one of the 3 most painful procedures she's ever experienced. Kate's openness about her recovery journey has touched fans who remember watching her family grow on television. Her ability to find gratitude even during difficult times serves as an inspiring reminder that sometimes our greatest teachers come with 4 paws and unconditional love. As she heals surrounded by her large family, Kate Gosselin continues to show that life's unexpected moments, even the challenging ones, can bring out our inner strength. 6. What an extraordinary life, and what an incredible legacy. Jane Goodall, the beloved British primatologist and champion for wildlife, has passed away at the age of 91. She died peacefully in her sleep in Los Angeles while on her U.S. speaking tour. Dr. Goodall's groundbreaking research in Tanzania's Gombe Stream National Park completely changed how we understand our closest animal relatives, the chimpanzees. Her discoveries, beginning back in 1960, revealed to the world that chimpanzees not only use tools and eat meat, but also experience compassion, joy, and even grief, traits once thought to be exclusively human. Through her 6 decades of tireless work, Dr. Goodall inspired a global movement for conservation and became the founder of the Jane Goodall Institute, as well as the Roots and Shoots youth program, touching the lives of millions. She wasn't just a scientist, she was a global advocate for peace and understanding, honored as a United Nations messenger of peace, and celebrated by generations of young people who found hope through her example. Though Jane Goodall is no longer with us, her voice for the earth and her message of compassion and hope will echo for generations. She taught us to see the world with curiosity and kindness, reminding us that even small actions can change the world. Number 1. Balin saw freedom not as a destination, but as a way of moving through the world, said one of his closest climbing partners. Every summit, every fall, every laugh, he lived it all in full color. Balin Miller, the fearless 23-year-old climber from Alaska, blazed trails across some of the world's most daunting peaks. Known for his solo ascents in Patagonia, Alaska, and the Canadian Rockies, Balin redefined what it meant to climb with both technical brilliance and soulful courage. From a young age, he chased vertical lines others wouldn't dare touch. His legendary solo of the Slovak direct on Denali set him apart, when he became the first person to repeat the infamous reality bath ice route. Alone, he etched his name into climbing history. His ascent of Mount Hunt's North Buttress using the French Connection route was another shining marker in a career fueled by heart and grit. But there was more to Balin than ropes and rock. His pre-climb ritual, applying glitter to his face, wasn't for show. It was a nod to joy, friendship, and a summer that shaped him. That twinkle became a symbol of his presence, unshakably brave, relentlessly fun, and unapologetically himself. He admired bold thinkers like Mark Twight, and brought that same fire into his craft. Off the wall, he was generous with his time, always the first to support new climbers, or swap stories under alpine skies. Balin's life was tragically cut short after a fall while rappelling on El Capitan in Yosemite. The accident, seen by many during a live stream, left the climbing world stunned and deeply heartbroken. A wild spirit, a generous soul, a truly original mind, one companion wrote. We lost more than a climber, we lost a spark. He is survived by his family in Alaska, who supported his dedication from snow-covered childhood adventures to the pinnacles of global recognition. Though gone too soon, his legacy will endure on frozen walls, in mountain air, and in every dreamer chasing the impossible. Tributes to Balin Miller. It actually doesn't take much to be considered a difficult woman. That's why there are so many of us.